Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome in. This is the High Priestess Intuitive. Today we're going to do a money and career reading for Capricorn. This is going to be for October of 2020. Please subscribe and click the bell to receive the notifications. Down in the description box below, you're going to find more information about this reading, as well as links to my other social media pages. I have an Etsy page where I sell a lot of my artwork there. And if you would like an extended or personal reading from me, there is an email address and you can send me an email. Some people do message me on Instagram. That is fine too. Cross-watchers are welcome on my channel, but please keep in mind that this reading is specifically going to be for Capricorn, okay? When I was pre-shuffling the cards, I had 4 cards just come out and I decided to keep them. I'm going to pull more cards after this, but I wanted to put these to the side. Okay, I have already done all of the love readings for October. So if you're interested in watching your love reading, that is already uploaded. A couple things I wanted to talk about for the month of October. I feel like this is a huge transition month. I'm so excited. My energy power level is just increasing to the maximum amount, and I am so excited, and I can feel this transition happening, and it's huge. A couple of really interesting things about the month of October for this year is going to be that love and money matters are going to come to finalizations. So whether you were trying to get over a relationship, or maybe if you were trying to switch from one career to another, this is actually going to be a really good time to get all that finalized. And I feel like it's because it's also another reason why it's going to be a good time. It's coming into the holidays during a pandemic, okay? So I want you guys to be really smart about this. I think during this month, it's smart to get yourself set up at least for the next couple of months, because you don't really know what's going to happen. Everything is very unexpected these days. So I feel like making sure you have a plan for the remainder of the year in October is going to be really, really smart on your part. The full moon will be in Taurus on the 31st. I'm actually recording this on the 30th, and there is going to be a full moon, so that's exciting too. The one I'm talking about is going to be on October 31st, which is Halloween. It's going to be full moon in Taurus. And it basically is the second full moon of the month. It's called the blue moon, and it's the perfect time for to bring closure to matters of love and finances, like I was saying. Also on the 22nd, of October, the next 4 weeks from that point on the energy is dark and mysterious with a focus on inner exploration. So I just feel like this is such a good month right now to really focus on work, to focus on career. I feel like it is far more important than a relationship. Although if a relationship is something that is super important to you, then maybe you should worry about, is this actually getting in my way? Is this a good relationship? Is it a healthy relationship? Okay, so Capricorn, money and career for October of 2020. I have the 2 of Swords in the reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, and the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So, for some of you, you actually might be transitioning into a different job. So I have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 2 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely indicating that you could definitely be coming into transition from one job to another. You might be leaving a position. You are confused about, or well, this is more in the past tense, so I feel like this has actually already happened, okay? Very confused. You were not really sure about the decision. You were blindsided about this decision. It wasn't necessarily an easy decision. You just really weren't sure, but there is something involving not doing a work-related involvement with somebody anymore. Whether that was like a regular job for you, it could have been a business. Maybe you lost a business. Maybe you decided to switch jobs because when you came back from the pandemic, your job wasn't there. So it was something where I don't think you had like 100% control over the situation at all. I don't think you had a, so that in and of itself left you confused, left you blindsided to have to make this decision with uncertainty because of the, you know, the state that we're all in the world and in the frequency. So this leaves you, you know, very confused to have to make a decision involving a work matter, involving a money matter, a communication with other people. This abruptly, there was a halt to it, okay? The next two cards I had are the Nine of Pentacles and then the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I see you holding on to your money. I see that you are doing well. And I remember the last reading that we had for you, let me pull it up really quick. It was that your life was changing for the good. And I wanted to talk about that again, right? So I want to talk about that. Your life was changing for the good. There was that transition. I feel like you did. You left a job. You moved to a different job. There has been the course. Now I feel like you are doing pretty okay in that position. Some of you might be single right now. That's freaking totally. So some of you even might be single right now, and that's totally fine. Perfectly fine. Because you're happy in that instance. You're happy in that position. You're happy within your soul. You're taking care of yourself. I feel like some of you are how do you say that? Penny pinching, saving. You're not being overly spending on things that you don't need. You're being very mindful. I feel like you're even retracting in a little bit, and you're just like really, I think for some of you, you're taking this pandemic and this need for emergency of just comfortability to live, and you're taking this very seriously. For some of you, I feel like there might even be opinions that you have within the political matter. I mean, we just had a political debate last night, right? During this time, during this pandemic. I feel like you have opinions on this, and you're not even saying anything. It's scary to say anything right now, because a lot of people feel like if you say anything, you just say the wrong thing. And I just feel like, so you're somebody who is holding in information. You are keeping to yourself. You've retracted inwards for sure. But I see you doing pretty okay with the Nine of Pentacles here. I see you being fine, stable, legitimate to yourself, right? Now, the next card that came out was the Eight of Wands, and it's in the reverse. So the Eight of Wands in the reverse indicates that there's not really any fast forward movement right now. So you might have made that huge transition and that huge change, and now you're kind of in a floating mode. You know, if you were going down a river or something, and it's just really crazy at one point, and then you get to a really calm, just relaxed part where you're just kind of like, oh, this is nice. I'm just going to kind of kick back and just chill. I feel like that's happening for you right now. If there are any other types of endeavors that you are trying to you're waiting for, or that you're interested in right now, I do not see any of those things coming forward immediately. Those things are not coming yet. If there is something that you are working on and you're working towards, maybe something that's not related to your other job, maybe you're doing a side job, a side project, anything like this. I feel like for some of you, something involving a computer. You could be doing a podcast. You could be doing a YouTube channel. But I feel like it's kickback mode with that. So don't expect anything to be coming immediately from it. I'm not saying that nothing is going to come from that at all. It's just that immediately we have a slow movement energy for something right now. But I can clarify that card for you. So we'll go ahead and clarify. Let's see why the Two of Swords is here in the reverse. This is for Capricorn, October 2020. Two of Swords. The Star, wish fulfillment. So I really think that this transition was good for you because it was something that you wanted. It was something that it was a dream for you. It was like a manifestation even. You could have really manifested that before it actually happened. And then now it's actually happened. And I feel like that decision that you had to make between the jobs and leaving, you know, working with these people, and that communication now was shut off. It was a good move for you. It was successful. It was smart. It was wish fulfillment. It was part of your trajectory. It was part of your path. It was part of your frequency, and it was part of your story in your life. Okay. So don't, if you've questioned it, you don't need to question it at all because the tarot says that 100% it was the right decision. Okay. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here in the reverse. This is for Capricorn. The Chariot. All right. So again, this is the tarot reiterating that you did make the right decision because the Chariot can resemble a decision card or that indicates that you're moving towards the right path, that the frequency field of the world and the energies around you, they're guiding you down your correct path. So I just think that you made a really good decision there. It was a decision that had something it was very strong to do with your internal light and your wish fulfillment. It was something that you really, really wanted. And if it wasn't that, then there is something that you really, really want and you're considering leaving a position for it because it's your wish fulfillment, okay? Because that could be another thing that's happening here, is that you are wishing and wishing and wishing for a particular job, a particular position, or to move up, or whatever it is for you. And that when it's indicating that there is the Eight of Wands in the reverse, that it's just not here yet. It hasn't quite made its round of a full completion for your manifestations yet, okay? So that could be another indication there. Let's see why the Nine of Pentacles is here. This is for Capricorn, October 2020. Nine of Pentacles. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Like I said, I really do feel like you are on a good path right now. You're on a path of completion. You're on a path of the mission that is right for you. You know, we all sort of have a mission and the correct trajectory, and we can either be bounced off of it or we can stick the course, right? And I feel like sometimes when you're on the course and when you're not, right? I feel like you know. Because I can see the guilt in some people's faces when they talk. I watch a documentary show on YouTube about people. He interviews people who, you know, have really crazy lives. Some of them are homeless and some of them just do really crazy things in their lives. And he interviews these people. And some of them you can tell, you can feel the guilt because they know they're on the wrong trajectory of their life. And some of them, they know. I mean, they won't say it in those words, but I don't feel that way for you. I feel like you're on the right path. I feel like you're on the right trajectory. You know, I feel like this new position for you, this new job for you is good. Very good. And it could progress into more good things. I feel like it could just be the start of a pyramid, a pyramid for you to continue to keep going up. Okay. So let's see why the Four of Pentacles is here. Yeah. Ten of Wands in the reverse, because it was a completion. That's what the Ten of Wands is in the upright. It's a completion. You now have, you're now feeling the aftermath of the brunt of your completion. Because whatever it was that you left, the job or position or whatever it was a heavy, heavy burden for you. It was a Ten of Wands. And when you finally made the transition, made the change, now that Ten of Wands is in the reverse. Because the Ten of Wands in the upright is not like the best card. When you do it in the reverse, opposites. Now we're talking. We're talking the fact that I feel like 100% you made a completion here within your money and your career. And so now you see, now you actually, that's why you're retracting in, okay? That's why you have that Four of Pentacles. I'm going to show this. That's why you have this, because you remember your struggles before. You remember, you know, when it was hard, and now you are penny pinching. I don't know why it's hard for me to say that. I don't really like that word. It's stupid. But I like to redo tarot. I like to go back in and relearn and just refresh tarot over and over again to stay on top of it. And you know, I heard somebody say that about the Four of Pentacles, and I mean it looks that way. It appears that way. But anyways, you know how you felt before. And so you refuse to go back to that. You refuse to, you know, let yourself feel that way again. And that's why you've retracted in, and that's why you have your walls up, and you're being smart with your money right now, because we're in really weird times, so you should be smart with your money right now. Okay, let's see why the Eight of Wands is here in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse, okay? So try not to give up on your manifestations, your wish fulfillments. If those things haven't quite gotten to the state that you want them to get to yet, don't give up, because once you set out the intention, then it's out, okay? You have to wait for it to come back around, all right? So that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to end this reading right there because this is the long one. And if you guys would like an extended reading or a personal reading from me, please send me an email. The email address will be down below. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear how you guys are transitioning through this time that we're having